In 1767, one of Southeast Asia's most magnificent city burned for 3 straight days. The Burmese army left nothing standing, not golden spires, not royal palaces, not even libraries filled with centuries of wisdom. But here's what makes this story different from every other conquest in history. When the Thai survivors crushed their enemies just 1 year later, they made a decision that stunned the world. They walked away forever. Welcome to Nations of the World, the series exploring hidden truths behind every nation. I'm about to reveal why this single choice became the blueprint for Thailand's survival, while every other Southeast Asian kingdom fell to colonizers. But first, you need to understand what archaeologists discovered beneath the ruins that changes everything we thought we knew about this decision. Recent excavations at Ayutthaya have uncovered something remarkable. Ground-penetrating surveys reveal extensive buried structures, suggesting the ancient city was far larger than previously thought. But here's the crucial discovery. Systematic analysis of how the city was abandoned shows a pattern unlike any other historical destruction. Valuables were methodically removed, essential craftsmen relocated, important documents transferred. This wasn't panic, this was orchestrated evacuation. Archaeological evidence suggests Thai leaders knew their island fortress had become a death trap in the age of gunpowder. The question isn't why they abandoned Ayutthaya, it's how they knew to abandon it before it was too late. The name Thailand is often interpreted as land of the free, though scholars debate whether it derives from Thai, the ethnonym for the people themselves. Previously called Siam, from Sanskrit Sayama, meaning dark, the kingdom chose its modern name in 1939 to emphasize independence. It sits at the heart of Southeast Asia, bordered by Myanmar, Laos, Cambodia, and Malaysia. Thailand spans 513,120 square kilometers. That's 198,120 square miles, with 70 million people. The kingdom's power center has always been the Chao Phraya River Valley. Here, 80 kilometers upstream from modern Bangkok, 3 rivers converge around an island. For 400 years, this natural fortress controlled all river trade between China and India. The island itself is now Ayutthaya Historical Park, part of Phra Nakhon Si, Ayutthaya Province. But geography that creates empires can also destroy them. The same rivers that made Ayutthaya unconquerable in 1351 made it vulnerable in 1767. Founded in 1351, Ayutthaya became something unprecedented, a deliberate fusion of civilizations. Thai peoples migrating from southern China encountered Mon and Khmer kingdoms already established in the region. Instead of conquest, they chose synthesis. The result was a civilization that borrowed brilliance from everywhere, while developing its own distinctive character. Some European visitors claim the city housed 1 million people. Modern historians suggest hundreds of thousands. But size wasn't Ayutthaya's real achievement. The city functioned as Southeast Asia's first international hub. Chinese silk merchants negotiated with Arab spice traders. Portuguese cannoneers trained Thai armies, while Japanese samurai served as royal bodyguards. Thai kings, considered semi-divine, combined Hindu cosmology with Buddhist philosophy and rituals lasting days. Language and religion formed Ayutthaya's foundation. Thai, a tonal language where pitch changes meaning, incorporated vocabulary from Sanskrit, Pali, Mon, and Chinese. Theravada Buddhism, practiced by 95% of the population, provided philosophical structure. But Thai Buddhism uniquely incorporated pre-existing animist traditions. The Ramakien, Thailand's adaptation of India's Ramayana, became moral instruction performed in Khon-masked dramas where every gesture carried sacred meaning. Ancient legends honored the Naga, great river serpents controlling rainfall essential for rice cultivation. Modern Thai temples still feature Naga balustrades connecting contemporary Buddhism to ancient water worship that made Ayutthaya possible. By the 18th century, Ayutthaya faced unprecedented threats. European colonial powers, wielding superior naval technology, began bypassing traditional river routes entirely. Climate patterns shifted, making monsoon cycles unreliable, and river navigation treacherous. Most ominously, the Burmese kingdom of Konbaung was expanding eastward under aggressive leadership. Thai folklore from this period reflects mounting anxiety. Stories of Phai Pop, malevolent spirits possessing people during social upheaval, multiplied. While not recorded in official chronicles, these legends captured a population's intuition that their world was ending. In 1765, the Burmese launched their most systematic campaign yet. For 14 grueling months, they besieged Ayutthaya while King Ekathat desperately maintained royal ceremonies. On April 7, 1767, the walls finally collapsed. What followed wasn't typical conquest. It was cultural obliteration. Burmese forces systematically melted bronze Buddha statues for cannons, stripped gold leaf from temple walls, and burned libraries containing centuries of knowledge. They deported artisans, scholars, and skilled craftsmen to rebuild Burmese cities with Thai expertise. But here's the twist that changes everything. Within months of this devastation, a Thai general named Thaksin had defeated the Burmese occupiers and restored independence. He commanded the military strength and popular support to rebuild Ayutthaya exactly as it had been. Instead, Thaksin established his new capital at Thonburi, downstream near modern Bangkok. This decision baffled contemporary observers and continues puzzling historians today. Historians and archaeologists suggest that Ayutthaya's greatest strengths had become fatal weaknesses in the age of gunpowder and global maritime trade. The rivers that once provided perfect defense now offered invasion routes for European-style artillery. The inland location that controlled overland trade became irrelevant as oceanic commerce dominated global economics. Most crucially, rebuilding Ayutthaya would have required defending a known target. Every enemy understood the city's layout, defenses, and vulnerabilities. Starting fresh at Bangkok offered strategic surprise and geographic advantages, direct access to maritime trade, room for expansion, and defensive positions suited to artillery-age warfare. This decision established a pattern that would define Thai survival strategy: preserve cultural essence while abandoning geographical attachments, transform rather than resist, adapt rather than entrench. Thailand's abandonment of Ayutthaya became the template for avoiding European colonization. While Britain conquered Burma, France seized Vietnam and Cambodia, and the Netherlands controlled Indonesia, Thailand maintained independence through strategic flexibility rather than military confrontation. King Mongkut modernized legal systems and opened diplomatic relations with European powers. King Chulalongkorn abolished slavery, constructed railways, and established modern educational institutions. They strategically ceded border territories to British Burma and French Indochina, but these concessions preserved core sovereignty. Modern Thailand's national symbols encode these survival lessons. The tricolor flag, adopted in 1917, deliberately echoed Allied flags during World War I, signaling diplomatic alignment. Red represents the people, white symbolizes Buddhism, and blue honors the monarchy. The golden shower tree, Thailand's national flower, represents wisdom that flows like cascading blooms. The Asian elephant embodies strength combined with intelligence, echoing the war elephants that once carried Ayutthaya's kings into battle. Today's economy reflects this same adaptability. Thailand has evolved from rice agriculture to manufacturing hub, producing electronics, automobiles, and textiles for global markets. Tourism generates billions annually as visitors explore everything from Bangkok's temples to Ayutthaya's atmospheric ruins. Contemporary Thailand preserves Ayutthaya's spirit through transformation rather than mere preservation. Bangkok's Grand Palace deliberately echoes Ayutthaya's architectural styles, but employs modern engineering. Traditional festivals maintain ancient customs while adapting to urban environments. Classical Thai arts keep Ayutthaya alive through living performance. The Ramakian stories unfold in contemporary Khon-masked dramas. Thai boxing preserves battlefield techniques in sporting format, combining physical training with Buddhist mental discipline. So here's my challenge to you. Was abandoning Ayutthaya the most brilliant strategic decision in Southeast Asian history, or the most tragic cultural betrayal? Thailand's national symbols, the diplomatically designed flag, the wisdom representing golden tree, the adaptive elephant, all encode the same lesson. Survival isn't about clinging to places, but about preserving principles flexible enough to outlast any geography. Here's your quiz. Which European power sent the most elaborate diplomatic mission to Ayutthaya in the 1680s? Was it Portugal, France, or the Netherlands? Drop your answer in the comments. And tell us, do you think Thailand's survival strategy was genius or heartbreak? If you missed last week's episode about Morocco's vanished golden city of Sijil Masa, check it out next. Like this video if Thailand's story changed how you think about survival, subscribe for Weekly Nations, and ring that notification bell, because next week we're heading to Australia, where Aboriginal Dreamtime stories may preserve 60,000-year-old memories of a lost continent now hidden beneath the sea.